Is there a future for home media? Will it be dead? Will streaming be the death of home media and the ability to actually own what you purchase? I honestly don't know, but this is an idea that might come to fruition because people are getting tired of disc, and those who do stream do recognize that our video files, people who watch movies and TV a lot and are very picky about pixels, do recognize that no matter how good your internet is, you do not get the same quality of picture and sound as you do from a 4K disc. Samsung the other day announced that they will be they're no longer making Blu-ray players, and they'll also not be making 4K Blu-ray players anymore. And other companies may follow soon and not make the players anymore. But some of them will, because there are still VHS players made. So what's the future for these 4K videos that are not going to be on disc? My thought? Chips. If you know about the Nintendo Switch, you would know that you can get 4K quality games out of these little chips. And unless you snap the chip in half, it's a lot harder to damage them than it is a disc. A disc are easily scratched and broken. And you can get full 4K versions of games out of these. And when it comes to movies, they could put the movie title on the little sticker on front of the disc. And if they want to put they want to still keep collector's cases in that, they could put them in these cases. Like Nintendo really doesn't need these big cases for games. They just do it for the artwork, for people who still collect physical games. In reality, they could have a little tiny piece of plastic there with the price on the top, the name of the title, and then that inside of it. That's just my thought on something that could be done for home media. Because when the Nook came out and everybody was buying ebooks, everybody thought that books would die out. They're still going. And yes, some companies may be ending their players, but it's like CDs. Most stores don't sell them anymore unless it's the brand new, so you gotta buy them like the first week, unless you're going to buy them online. But then, other places, some companies are making pay-to-print, where the item that you're purchasing isn't made until you buy it. Or they're doing limited runs, like my copy of the Orville's first season soundtrack. There was only a certain amount printed, and they're not making any more. Or Warner Brothers Archives. They put the movie onto the disc. They put the label on the disc. They have a bunch of discs. They put the movie in the back and clear in their storage area, all blank. They print the cover. They put the movie on the disc. They put it inside of it. All you get is the movie, the case, and that's it. So that could be a future of it, where if you want to actually own the thing physically, the company you have to buy it from the company. And then you have other places popping up like Shout Factory, and I can't think of that dumb place that Serial Midnight's always talking about, that are taking licenses to print home media stuff from companies. They're not taking them, they're buying them, and they're printing the stuff themselves. So I think there is a future, just will not be as big. It won't be, you can walk into any store and be able to buy a movie or a TV show that you want. You'll have to actually go look for it. Obviously, you'll be able to buy the digital versions, but as people who are finding out with, who have used Apple and have used Ultraviolet in the past and everything, with the product getting removed for copyright reasons, you don't have it anymore. Even though you bought it, you do not get your money back. It's just gone. It's like Voodoo had that problem with the original Fantastic Four films, the one from 2005 and Silver Surfer, because Fox didn't want those movies out there before Four Stick came out. They wanted those movies to be forgotten, so they removed them from the library. And the Beatles, Pink Floyd, all their music has been removed from iTunes before. If you don't download it, you don't own it. So, as I said, I think that the chip way might be a way to go, because hard to scratch. The data is there. and you can still have the collector portion of it with the cases, and you can put the little guidebook instead of a guidebook. You put like a book inside of it. They make steel books for Switch games, so you can still have the steelbook market. And I think it is a good solution for the home media 4K, 8K, whatever they continue to go format. Comment down below what your opinions are, and have a nice day.